You should stop doing this with water. It is very wrong to do this with water. Number one, it is very wrong for you to see water as something not important. Water is very powerful. Out of all the things that God created for man's use, water is one of the most powerful that you cannot do without. Water is used for everything, for drinking, for bathing. If you want to be clean, what will you use? Water. If you want to cook, yes, you might think food is more important, but the truth is, without water, you can't even eat that food. So, water is very important. And that is why you hear the parable that water does not have enemy. Water does not have enemy. No one can actually do without water. No one can actually say, hey, I hate water. I don't need water. Get out. I'm angry with you. I'm so angry with water, because that is the end of your life. So if you are the type, when you get into water like swimming pool or river, you urinate there, you excrete there, you treat water bodies anyhow, don't do it again. One of the greatest miracle that God performed in the Bible in the lives of the Israelites was water. When the Egyptians, they were drowned in the ocean, and also Jesus turned the water into wine. Water has been in the history of mankind. So don't ever joke with water or do evil with water. Another thing you should stop doing with water, this actually causes bad luck. When you hold water, stop speaking negatively. There are some people, when they are drinking water, you see them speaking negatively to themselves. I always experience bad luck. Can I ever make it? And you are holding water. After speaking that, you drink the water. Or maybe you are drinking the water and you are speaking negatively about yourself. It is so wrong. Not just water. Whenever you are drinking anything, make sure you are not cursing. Make sure you are not cursing yourself, especially. When you are cursing yourself and you are drinking, it shows you are drinking your curse. When you are cursing anybody and at that point they are drinking, it shows they are drinking the curse. But they can easily break it if they are powerful in prayers, because you are not their God. You don't have power to prophesy upon their lives. That's the truth. But for yourself to break such is very hard, because it is your life. So whenever you are drinking water, don't say anything negative about yourself. As you are speaking it, you are drinking it. You are taking it in. There are many of you, the problems you are facing, they are caused by you unknowingly. You are drinking water innocently and you are complaining. Ah, why is my life like this? Ah, I don't ever make it. Ah, my business. Ah, you are drinking it. You think you are complaining, but you are drinking it. This is wrong, very dangerous. What you should be doing is blessing your water and praying on your water, which we have done severally. You get a cup of water, you pray on it, you bless it, you speak positively. Tell God to bless it. Tell God to use that water to flush out every evil deposit. Speak positively, pray on water, and drink it. You are drinking your blessing. Learn this. Before you eat, before you drink water, before you take anything, start praying. Don't just take things without praying. Very important, okay? Another thing you should stop doing with water. Stop doing this with water, please. Stop wasting water. Many of you, you might take this for granted. Don't waste water. There are people, they waste water unnecessarily. You see them throwing water away. God does not want wastage. When you are wasting something, it only shows you cannot handle it. And in the Bible, water itself represents abundance. If you go through King James Version, you will see that God used water to represent abundance, pools of fresh water. It will turn your dryness to pools of fresh water. So water on its own is abundance because it cannot be counted. It's a natural blessing from God that cannot be counted, that cannot be manipulated. Water cannot be manipulated. That's the truth. No one can tell water, if this woman drinks you, punish her. Water cannot be manipulated. That is the truth. Water signifies abundance. Stop wasting water if you want to remain in abundance. Stop wasting water. You can bath with it. You can do anything with it, but throwing away of water, wasting water unnecessarily, or wasting anything is not of God. So stop doing it. When you waste anything, you are only showing God you cannot handle abundance. Don't waste water again. Use it, but don't waste it, okay? Another thing you should not do with water. This is not for spiritual purpose. Don't drink unfiltered water. Number four, don't drink unfiltered water. Don't drink dirty water. This is the fastest way to take your life. Dirty water with chemicals and all of that. Don't drink dirty water, no matter how poor you are. Because health-wise, the fastest way to damage your health, your kidney, your lungs, your organ is to drink poisoned water or poisoned liquid because it goes straight. If your food is poisoned, it is easier for you to be rescued because food is solid. Before it will break down, it will take some time. But for liquid, it goes straight. Straight. Be very careful of what you drink. It might not harm you now. All of the dirty water you have been drinking, it might not harm you now. But when you are getting old or later in life, don't drink river water. In fact, a lot goes on in the river. We don't believe in fetish things, but there are people who are diabolic. They are evil. They go to rivers. They do sacrifices, especially in Nigeria. So they are goddesses or river gods or all of that. So don't just go to the river and drink water. You don't know what you are drinking. Finally, don't do this with water. Don't lay a curse with water. Don't lay a curse with water. There are people, if they want to curse people, we hold sand. That is evil. Normally, to curse people is evil. You don't curse people. If anyone has hurt you, leave vengeance for God. Only God can fight our oppressors. But when you start taking water, you take sand, you lay curses, what you are not doing is fetish. Don't lay a curse with water because it might bounce back. That's one thing most unbelievers, they don't know. If you lay a curse with water, it might bounce back. If you splash water on someone, it splashes back at times. That is water. If you go to the river or swimming pool, you are inside, you splash water, it splashes back. So if you lay a curse with water or holding water, you swear on that water or you do evil on water for someone to drink, for someone to bath with, when they drink it, when they use it, it will bounce back to you. You might be a witch or wizard, you might be evil, you might be diabolic. You might think it is working for you, but later on, you will suffer the consequences of what you have done. Every evil you do with water against others will bounce back to you. So stop doing evil with water. Never you plan to poison anybody's water for any reason in the world, or lay curses with water, or do anything fetish with water. You are destroying your life. This is against God's will, okay? Stop doing this with water. It causes bad luck, poverty, failure, and even damage to your health. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more. Make sure the bell notification beside the subscribe button is turned on. Do well and give this video a thumbs up. Share with your friends. And to you, my regular viewers, may God bless you. I always pray for you. God got you. Remember, God will never disappoint you. Wait for God and see shocking miracle.